Hey everyone, so I thought I'd come on here, make a little video and document the road to becoming a real estate agent on Vancouver Island because this is super devastating for me, and so I'm gonna try and turn a shitty situation into a good one and shed some light, at least try my best. And I'll see if I can explain this without crying because it's been a rough couple of days. So I've been working towards getting my real estate license for probably about 2 years now. Almost 2 years. It feels like a very long time. And I originally took it last July, and I went to the mainland and I wrote the exam, and I had to wait 2 or 3 weeks. Now, I completely bombed at this go around. I won't even make up any excuses. I take full responsibility because I did not put in the work necessary to do it. But the second go around was kind of my last shot at in some way. If I didn't pass the second go around, I will have to re-enroll in the entire course, pay the whole $1,500, $2,000, whatever it was, again. And so I really wanted to avoid that at all possible costs. So I studied my butt off for the past 2 months. I had an incredible study buddy, Karen, you know who you are. And we put so much work in. I felt like I put my life on hold, stopped going to the gym, gained weight, ate really shitty, and studied for hours and hours. And I remember feeling so frustrated in the beginning, and near the end, after studying so much with Karen, doing all the practice exams, everything you're supposed to do with studying, you know, averaging about 80%, passing all of my practice exams constantly. So I felt super confident going into the second exam. I got to the exam, definitely feeling pretty jittery and nervous, and I finished probably in about an hour and 20 minutes. It felt really easy. And so then I was like, okay, well, I'm not leaving yet. I'm going to go over all of the questions again. So I went over all the questions a second time, and I changed a couple, and then because I just read the question a little bit differently, and then in the third, I went over them for a third time, and I jotted down on a piece of paper questions and answers that I'm 100% confident I'm right, or, you know, pretty close to confident. Then I had another section for 50-50. Like, I'm not 100% sure if I guess this right. And then I had ones that were maybe a little questionable. So all in all, in the confident section, I had about 82 that I was really confident on. The rest I was kind of in question about, but like, I still felt like I may have picked the right answer, but just to be safe, I put them in that column. So I left feeling pretty good. I was like, you know, my chances feel very good right here, considering, you know, even if I get some wrong in the 85 or 82 kind of questions that I believe I got right, I would maybe balance out for the ones that I feel are questionable, that I might have gotten wrong, that I may have gotten a couple right. Well, to my surprise, the next day I was feeling super nervous about seeing the results, but also super confident. I had felt like I passed. I really, really did. So I met this lovely girl during my exam. We exchanged contact info just to stay in touch to see if, like, you know, cheer each other on. We both failed our first exam. And I had messaged her and I was like, hey, only an hour or so left until we see our results. And I get a message from her, and it's a photo of her exam. She's like, I failed. And I'm like, no. She got 69%. 1% shy of passing. So here, I'm jittery now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know she put in the work. Excuse me, because we were talking about it beforehand, kind of going over some terms. And I was like, okay. So I went and opened up my computer with my dad and my brother. Excited but nervous. I open it up and I refresh the page. 69%. I also got 69%, 1% away. 1% away, you guys. My heart broke. My heart broke. I'm so devastated because I was so close to my dream coming to fruition on the island. And it just feels like it's getting further away. So I was really, really upset. And I've been pondering what to do. And I know it might not seem like a big deal, but for me, it's like I finally get to take ownership of my life. I moved out to Vancouver Island 2 years ago now, just over 2 years ago on my own. And it's definitely been quite a bit of a struggle the past 2 years. And this was my opportunity to take control of my life and my finances and, you know, to actually be able to put in the work required, because the amount of work you can put into real estate or whatever it is, you know, what you get in return is only a matter of how much you put in. So I would have a little more control of what could come out of it due to, you know, however much work I put in. So I was heartbroken, devastated, because now this means I have to go and re-enroll, which is not the end of the world, but it sucks because I have been waiting, again, what feels like forever, and it just feels like the studying and it's never going to end, and I just want to pass more than you know. And to fail by 1% hurt so much. I was 1% away from being a licensed real estate agent, to be able to bring my dream to fruition and get to work with community people in my office and actually get to feel a part of the real estate world on a completely different level. So I thought I would just create this kind of video series to document my journey and, you know, the setbacks, and use this as an opportunity to grow, to learn from it, and to become stronger because struggles don't define you, and these failures can't define you as long as you get back up again and you try again. And I never want to be someone who quits when the going gets tough. And the going feels really tough right now. Really tough. So I hope you guys all enjoy, and stay tuned for the journey to come. And follow along on my path to becoming a real estate agent. Stay tuned to see if I successfully pass third time's the charm, as I like to say. And I'm definitely passing the third time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to start to study even harder this go around. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more information and more videos to come.